Yo, what is up guys, Techno here. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys a Golem deck, a crazy Clash Royale Golem deck that got me a level 9, a beautiful level 9, all the way up to 3200 in the Legendary Arena, and I'm still pushing. Currently, I was able to make it to 3400, but I'm using a different deck, but this is a pretty good Golem deck, and for those of you guys that were wondering where I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've went on a church retreat and a bunch of other things, been having a lot of fun with life. Also, I've had a lot of essays and stuff to write, so I haven't been able to make much videos. And I got a little bored with it for a while, but I decided I wanted to go back with it. But just look at this log, man. This is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So this was a battle. We're going up against Shadow 290. Now, most of these guys that I go up against in battles and tournaments, they're at like 4,000. Okay? And luckily, the tournaments are able to even things out. One thing that you will notice with some of these battles is that I've actually have a level 6 furnace. The furnace is there to provide splash. It doesn't have to get to the tower. If your furnace is able to get to your opponent's tower, that is perfect. Like you're Gucci. So typically you want to always have a furnace down. If you're not in 2 times elixir, you'd always want to have a furnace down before you play your golem. But you could, like you see, with 2 towers up, you could split archers and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. This was a valuable lightning spell. The lightning, I'll show you guys what it's used for. It's used for amazing positive elixir trades like that. Like we took out his 3 elixir ice wizard. We took out his 4 elixir musketeer and his 4 elixir what's the thing called mini P.E.K.K.A. with our 6 elixir lightning spell. So it was amazing positive elixir trade. So he's gonna place down his furnace. And I'm pretty sure he wanted his furnace down a little bit earlier. But as you can see, my furnace is about to die. So instead of playing a golem, I'm going to play my furnace. So now that I got my furnace going down, Ice Spirit is really good, even just to cycle. Like you see, I just deployed my... Look at that. Boom. It gets to it gets to his thing. Now my furnace will be surviving longer than his. Guards are going to go to... I thought he was coming with his Ice Wizard, and kind of did a little something stupid there. I actually used the guards to get rid of that. So I'm just going to deploy... my Mega Minion here. Notice it's only level 6, you know, at 3200 is pretty good. Having level 6 rares, or most of my rares being level 6 in this very specific deck. So Archer's actually at tournament standard, compared to a tournament standard level Musketeer, Archer's actually really good. They pretty much do the same amount of damage as an Archer, cost 1 elixir less, and when an opponent, let's say, has a lightning spell, they're less likely to want to lightning it. Now, I made a video on a Golem deck before, but I do believe that this one is much better, as it literally is one big push to end it all. And if one big push don't succeed, now you got another one to come at you. So we hit 2 times elixir, starting a golem on the back. Wherever you want to start your golem really depends up to you. Sometimes I even play golem in front of my tower if he has something big to defend. Like I believe in one of the battles I'm going to show you guys something huge. So this right here is a perfect opportunity to use a lightning spell. I was able to take out his musketeer and take out his furnace, which allowed my golem to now get close to his tower. As you can see, all these troops are just right behind, just destroying everything. It's insane. If you look right here, we can now set up for another push. Now, we didn't do much that push, if you noticed. We've gotten him to spend a crap ton of elixir. We made a positive elixir trade. He knows that it's my furnace that's doing all this work. So we're going to let that take it out. I'm going to take out that miner. We're going to just reset on our furnace again. That is all you need. If your furnace is down, and look at this. This is a perfect lightning spell. Tower, furnace, and take out that Ice Wizard. Mega Minion's going to get a shot. He's going crazy. Notice how much elixir we have. He is always defending. Now, that push did quite a bit more, if I do say so myself. Notice Golem in front of the tower to defend that Musketeer. I did not want to have to risk anything. This was pretty weird. He played mini P.E.K.K.A. and some goblins there. We were just easily able to take that out. So that actually, because of that, what he did right there, that actually made my golem die before I went to his tower. But do not underestimate golemites. They're like barbarians. They're like level 11 barbarians. Not with the damage output, but with the health. And as you notice, look at that. We're starting back up another push in front of the tower to defend all his stuff. Now, I tried to make his Mega Minion not touch my furnace, but unfortunately, my furnace did happen to go down. So we're going to just lightning here. We did not get his Ice Wizard. Unfortunately, we missed it. Now, all we need to do is cycle Lightning Spell and Zap. So I could zap his tower and lightning it, and that will be game. If even one of... Nope, he's not going to let him get to the tower. Well, what are we going to do? We're going to play yet another golem on defense here. This golem is purely meant to defend. I am not planning at all on getting this golem to the tower, guys. I'm just going to back it up like I am normally. I'm just going to give him the good game, the well played. I know this battle is over. I'm going to lightning his... Yeah, there we go. And then my zap is just barely going to take it down with 30 health left, but he cannot stop my golem. My golem is going to 100% get to his tower. The archer is actually going to take down the tower, and that is going to be our very first successful game. I'm going to be showing you guys another one. Alright, we're going up against Augustin from Argentina. Royal. So, of course, here, he's using a very standard hog deck, but we have our furnace, which is amazing. Now, this deck, if you notice, has very cheap cards, like 3 elixir, 1 elixir, 2 elixir. Most of the support cards are 3 elixir, like Mega Minion and stuff. That is strictly because when you place down your golem, typically, the moment you place him down, you'll have 3 elixir, so you're ready to defend. And also, it's really cheap if you need to cycle to that furnace. If you notice, our furnace is next inside of our card slot. So we just need him to deploy something stupid. We could save up our elixir. Look at that. It's still going to get to his tower, which is amazing. Now, I'm only going to... I don't defend this. Okay. I'm going to start up my golem. Now, this is a pretty risky move, strictly because I do not have anything down. Meaning that I don't have a furnace going, or I don't have archers already there. He's going to rush in. I am not going to play my furnace. I'm going to put this right behind. I'm going to start up a push. Now, this right here was very well played. I try to prevent him from taking the tower. He's going to get this tower super low, but because he spent so much elixir, especially getting so greedy with that free spell, we're going to be able to come back and just annihilate him. So I know right now he barely has any elixir, and you don't even know what to deploy here. So he's going to go at Minion Horde. Luckily, everything there is amazing at taking out Minion Horde. Golem gets to the tower. Once the Golem gets to a tower, the tower is pretty much done. And look at that. He's going to waste extra elixir defending that he doesn't really need to. We're going to get the tower down to 18 health. I know that if it comes down to it, I could just lightning that. So I don't even have to push for that anymore. I'm actually not going to push for it. I could just deploy an Ice Spirit on it and take down the tower. That can get him to spend some elixir that he doesn't want to spend. Of course, if my furnace is high level enough, it would have gotten to his tower. I actually misplaced that furnace there. I should have not placed it. I should have placed it on the other side. But we're going to start up another golem from the back. Because, again, I know I can just zap that tower if it comes down to it for the win. I just got to remember to zap it. So here we have a furnace down. It's looking pretty good here. He's going to freeze. And I actually get a little scared here just because he'll have both our towers down to really low health. I'm going to actually zap his Spirit Goblins because I want him to invest more elixir in taking down that tower. And look at that. He's just going to deploy goblins into a furnace right there, which is pretty dumb. He's arrowing it. Notice how much elixir he's spending on taking out our tower. That's what I want. I'm not going to give him the easy tower. If he was using something like a Royal Giant, I probably would have just given him the tower and focused on my push because Royal Giant is too strong. Notice that I zapped his tower just so I did not forget. And right here, my archers are targeting it, and that should take down the towers. Gives him the good luck and laughs at him, man. Ooh, he was using a good deck. That was actually a very well played freeze on his part. And I really do try. Look how low he has both of my towers. Like, oh my gosh. 156 on one and something on the other. I am not even kidding. I'm going to use a golem to defend. Look how low the health is on both my towers. Like, wow, he could have easily taken that, but he didn't. So, yeah, so because he didn't, we decided to win. I'm going to be showing you guys another battle. Like, I was able, this one right here, I was able to cycle Golem so quickly. So this is up against Thunis from Radiance Dawn. Now, I think in this battle, I actually had 2 Golems down, which was crazy. So, we're just going to cycle to my furnace, split archers up in the back. He's going to start off with his giant. When someone starts off with a tank, as I said in my old video when I showed you guys another golem deck that I made with the hog inside of it, you want to try to cycle to your tank ASAP, just because. But I know at this point, if I were to play my golem, I would probably not be able to defend his push and not be able to make a great counter push. So, I'm actually just going to defend his giant here. And I'm actually going to sacrifice my furnace for the 500 damage that giant probably would have done. And his giant doesn't actually even touch it, which was very good. Also, archers, if you notice, this guy has the graveyard spell. Archers are like the best counter for the graveyard. You know, I mean, obviously there's minions, but minions can be arrowed, archers cannot. You know, look at that. So he's going to go there. I immediately deploy, like, this video, like, this was all recorded the moment, like, the graveyard spell came out, like, when it was brand new. Like, I was shocked to see it in action. Now I see it a little bit often. So yeah, look at that one archer stay alive, take out that princess, which is going to be amazing, forcing him to want to spend elixir. I know he does not want to spend. I'm going to play my guards here. Now, I actually did not have to zap, but I did it anyway. So that allowed my golem to get to the tower, and that is going to be a lot of damage off of his tower. Like, if you notice, look how much elixir he's spending just getting off, and we're just chilling here. Like, I haven't even selected a card to play yet. Alright, now I did. So, we're going to go right here. Now, I know that I need to save my archers. I could have actually played my furnace, but again, you want that furnace. So, my other tower is going to help out a little bit. He does manage to actually even things up quite well, considering that we spent, like, that was probably like a 25, I'm not going to exaggerate, like a 20-25 elixir push. And he was able to get all that damage done with just a graveyard, a giant, and I don't even know what else got to our tower, probably a princess. So he was able to pretty even it up pretty much. So we're both going to start up our tanks in the back. He's already at 10 elixir. He's going to go a little crazy over here. Notice where I deploy my guards. I deploy my guards over there. If my furnace was not there, one of his skeletons would have actually went and targeted my crown tower. So that, yeah, I'm not going to call that a mistake. And if you notice, look at this. One golem's down, another golem going down. That golem has yet to pop. He is on overload right now. Like, he just has so much elixir that he needs to waste on defending. And notice I just plopped out another Inferno. Look at that. Look at everything explode. So I'm actually going to use guards because guards are, I guess I value my archers more for my push. Look at those two archers just take down his tower. That was amazing. I know it's within zap and then just lightning it, and there we go. That's a good game. So I was able to get 2 golems down, which was pretty insane. You could really quickly overwhelm your opponent with this deck. Alright, so we're going to be going up into Lava Hound. And this guy is from the clan Bomb Squad. Sorry, that was cringy. Pretty tired, actually. I don't know if you guys could hear it. But he is using Lava Hound Graveyard. Now, with a golem deck, with any deck, his deck would be pretty hard. Notice I just used my Ice Spirit Justice cycle. And these two should actually cancel each other's out quite well, but I just want the furnace down. The furnace is like my security, in a way. So, seeing what he has, the Mega Minion, in the back, you only do that when you have, like, a golem or something. So, he's actually going to play Mega Minion in the back. When you see a Mega Minion coming from the back, expect a Hog Rider, expect a Lava Hound, or expect a Giant, even a Golem sometimes. So that's why I actually played my Golem. Notice my Golem is just going to defend here. I'm not really going to get much value out of this Golem. My Golem's not even getting at the tower. However, it allowed me to completely defend his Lava Hound and all his troops that he wasted on it. And he's going to actually play a pretty strange one right there. Pretty strange tombstone placement. That actually gets taken out by my Fire Spirit. Don't ask me why he played that. Now, I'm going to actually wait until his princess locks onto my tower and play my furnace to where my Fire Spirits can actually take her out, because spending any extra elixir than I have to, or spending more cards than I would want to, or having to cycle an expensive card, or even tank her 140 damage that she does every 3 seconds, it's actually pretty overwhelming when you come to think about how much damage he's doing. So he's going to play his tank right there. I'm going to actually put my archers in the back and start up here. I don't really have anything good to play, so I'm going to put my golem right in front of these archers. I think, nope, in the back. Okay, my mistake. You could actually play it sometimes in the front, depending on if you're nearing 2 times elixir or not. But if you notice that right here, like, you don't even know what to do, so that's fine. And the golem will tank all the shots. Notice I'm sitting at 7 elixir. Not anymore. I spent some elixir. So I put down another furnace. Guys, the furnace can just overwhelm your opponent so much. So notice that princess. Princess is pretty difficult to face with this deck, especially if you don't have an ideal hand. However, if you don't know, you can... Look at that. That was such a stupid lightning spell. I missed his tower. But you could actually use the Ice Spirit and the Zap to take out a princess, in case you didn't know. That's 3 elixir for 3 elixir. However, you're wasting very valuable cards. You're wasting a Zap, which is always valuable. and you're wasting an Ice Spirit, which can slow down your opponent's push, give you that extra time needed or the extra couple shots. And you know, I'm gonna place on my Furnace just to defend. Here it gets a little sketchy because I got no elixir. He's gonna play a Graveyard. I place down everything I can, or at least what I know is going to be able to defend quite well. And now that I have all these troops that were there because he made me defend that, he now allowed me to come in for a counter push. So so at this point, I'm gonna actually play my lightning spell because notice this entire time we didn't even touch his tower. Like, now we're touching his tower. So I'm just going to zap there. And notice these two archers, the Golemite and the guard, is what is actually going to get his tower dangerously low. So that one counter push, because he messed up there, he literally costed himself this entire battle. He's going to play a Lava Hound in the back. I don't know why. That's pretty sketchy placement. And I'm just going to lightning his crown tower and take that home for the win. That is going to be yet another win. That's actually against the Lava Hound deck. This deck is actually very well against Lava Hound deck. Like, just thinking, I trust this deck more going up against a Lava Hound deck than I would a Hog Trifecta deck, or a deck that I made to defend air. You know, like an all-air defensive deck. I would trust this deck more. I actually love this deck to bits. However, it kind of meta's kind of shifted now. The deck is okay at defending Royal Giant. I don't really have a Royal Giant replay to show. But the deck struggles a little bit against Royal Giant. And, you know, sometimes when I faced Royal Giants with this deck, I would just have to take damage from the Royal Giant while building up a Golem push. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. It'll really help me out a lot. I'm going to try to make some more videos this week before the week ends. For Thanksgiving, guys, I want you guys to know that I love you, and peace out.